What up, YouTube? It's Dave.
Let's make chili. No, let's make chili. So you can use fresh ingredients if you prefer. Buy the dried beans and soak them in water and all that stuff. Me, I'm lazy, so I just use everything from a can. Today I'm going to show you how to make Dave's famous chili using these ingredients. We got some bell peppers, onion, maple flavored pork breakfast sausage, ground turkey 85% lean, salsa, diced tomatoes, black beans, jalapeno peppers, red kidney beans, and banana peppers. While browning the meat in the saucepan, we're going to add our spices. I've got some Cajun spices, lemon pepper, coarse black pepper, and garlic powder. Not garlic salt, garlic powder. And add any other spices to your particular taste. Stir that in and finish browning the turkey. While that's going, we're going to start the breakfast sausage. I like the sausage to be very well done, maybe even burnt. A crispy outer crunchy coating on the outside of my sausages. Actually, the first time I made this sausage, I had to run away for an errand and left the sausage cooking and it got scorched. That just made it even better. I do turn the sausages to try to get them evenly cooked, but like I said, after a while I'll turn the heat down and just let them set until they thoroughly cook and hopefully get a little bit burnt so that they're crispy on the outside. Stirring occasionally. So while the meats are going, we're going to start slicing up our vegetables. Well, the red one was a little rotten inside, so I'm decided not to use that one. The other peppers, I like to just have them, cut them into strips, leave them long. I don't like it diced. Leave them long, like noodles. And as they're ready, add the ingredients to a large mixing bowl. Same thing with the onion. I'm just going to cut off the ends, pull off the outer skin, cut it in half, and then make long noodle-like slices. I like to leave them long. It's okay if the meat gets scorched a little bit. Like I said, that makes it even better. Open all your cans and drain the excess water. I found some leftover steak in the refrigerator. I'm going to cube that up and add it as well. I know, right? Leftover steak. We're just going to go ahead and add that right in with the meat that's simmering and warm it up a bit. Here's another quick tip. If you clean as you go, there won't be quite such as big of a mess when you're done. So while we're waiting on the meat, a cold, tasty beverage. The meats are looking good. Stir occasionally. Flip the sausages. Oh yeah, they're getting nice and crispy on one side. While we're waiting on the meat, we're also going to go ahead and put all the other ingredients into our mixing bowl. Frijoles de rojo, frijoles de blanca, correction, frijoles de negro. My Spanish is no bueno. Jalapenos de picante, salsa, If you use salsa, then you don't have to worry about all those other individual ingredients. It's all right in there. And a few more diced tomatoes. We'll give that a good mix, and then we'll go back to the meat. Now for all of my ingredients, I just use 1 can each because I'm just making a batch for 3 people. So depending on how many people you're making for would determine how many cans you use. I do have 1 extra can of diced tomatoes just in case it needs more tomatoes. And instead of adding water, I'm going to use vegetable juice just in case there's not enough moisture in there when it goes into the crock pot. Add the meat. The sausages are still cooking because, like I said, I want them to be crispy. So let's check on them and see how they're doing. Oh, they're turning out very nice. Go ahead and let them burn. Let them burn a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want. All that burnt crusty is going to soak up the juices while it's in the crock pot. It's awesome, trust me. So now we're going to remove the sausages. I have to set them on some paper towel to absorb as much of the excess grease as possible. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up all these sausages into little bite-sized morsels. Man, they are hot. Give that a good stir, and then we're going to put it in the crock pot. Three and a half hours until dinner time. I'm going to leave it on high. It is a little dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add some of my vegetable juice just to give it a little moisture to cook off. Of course, the thing with chili and crock pot cooking in general, the longer it sits, the better it gets. Another thought while you're making this chili, if you've got other leftovers like pot roast or any other meats, chop them up and throw them in there. Doesn't that look good? I'm thinking it needs more tomatoes, so I'm going to go ahead and add that other can of diced tomatoes. Go ahead and stir that in, and then we'll let her sit. It's on high. Dinner, like I said, is in about 3.5 hours. It should be pretty good by then. Check on the chili and give it a little stir. Tracy couldn't wait for it to be done. She had to get right in it. So how's the chili?
The chili is awesome. Taste is very good. And you're right, the onions aren't done yet. But I was hungry.
And cornbread. Cornbread. Chili, cornbread, y cervezas. Bon appetit. Ethan, how's the chili?
It's delicious.